think technically is really exciting because we're bringing together the daily dedicated beat reporting that we've seen for a century and combined it with the kind of grassroots community organization that over the past half century have built young communities.
When we launched, we were amazed by how fractured our broad technology communities were in our country's biggest cities. We write daily content about the tech community, and we hold in-person events to take those ideas that are generated from those stories and try to create solutions through that event programming.
When we cover a startup or a city initiative, and I'm right there, I'm right in the community, seeing that impact firsthand, it has been really important and has shown me, the power of journalism.
We're walking that fine line between cheerleading a startup community and trying to focus on the problems that still exist.
Local writer Chris Wink helped publicize the local connection on technicallyphilly.com after seeing the documentary.
This could have happened to any large institution in Philadelphia. It just so happened to have happened to the school district.
Technically provides a window on all of the experimentation, all of the business development, all of the creative energy of people in the technology community.
I go to Technically to see what's going on in Baltimore this week. If I want to know what's going on in Baltimore, that's the first thing on my list.
I see Technically as an organization that's helping link everybody up. The ability to get instant news on what's going on in the tech community has been incredibly helpful, keeping ideas in front of people.
If you report and you look back a year later, 3 years later, 5 years later, and nothing has moved, why did your reporting matter? We want to report and find the narrative, but we want to be able to change the conclusion.
The most exciting part of what we do is being able to capture the energy created in the content and continue that outside in events.
It is Tech Week in our area, a week's worth of events showcasing the region's technology scene.
The inaugural Women in Tech Summit got underway at the University of Pennsylvania today as part of Tech Week.
Last week, Tech Week went on in Philadelphia, and it was really awesome. I went to a couple of events there.
Tech Week is a chance to celebrate what's happened and what we think is going to happen and talk about new ideas, and bringing that kind of energy and the great minds that are associated with that together once a year is very helpful to the city.
We believe in investing in our community, whether it's in our network or events like Philly Tech Week that we feel make a difference in the community, make this a better place to be.
I think a beautiful complement to the approach to journalism that Technically takes is adding in events that do a lot of the same things that the journalism does in terms of being this intersection of all of the components of the industry.
When you complement this online publication with real life interaction through events, you have a magic formula. And I saw that happening in Philly. I feel it happening here in Baltimore, so it's really, really exciting.
I am most looking forward to an environment where the private sector, the university sector, the civic sector, public sector are all cooperating in advancing the best needs of us as citizens.
I want to see all of the wonder of the last 20 years of innovation online brought into the real world.
Great ideas truly can start anywhere. We've begun to see some great entrepreneurs get their start in Boston and Baltimore and Philadelphia.
There's an opportunity for these cities to see each other as partners. Technically, that's the kind of work that we want to be doing.